My name is Brian Majestic, and I am playing Detective Swartz in Bullets. When I lived in New York for like about 8-9 years, I went through the NYPD process of everything about to join the police department up there. And I know a lot of NYPD friends who are on the force and everything. So it's always, law enforcement has been something I've always been interested in and know that I could do. And even moving out to LA, I investigated LAPD. So someone in law enforcement and what that's about, I get it. I think I have a predisposition to it naturally. But it's more than just even putting on a uniform or a character. It's the relationships he has with everyone else. And I think the biggest relationship he has is with his former partner and how that relates to him and how's that his driving motivation. I don't know, it was just a feeling I got. It was just, I know this guy. He's in me. And if I was going through the same situation, I would be very much the same way. I'd say it was more just a gut instinct, a gut feeling that I recognized something in the character on the page that I really liked and identified with instantly, and was given the opportunity, and now I have the opportunity to play the role. I really am excited and look forward to bringing my life and my experiences, what I've gone through, to the character on the page and bring him to life. I think I've read the script already 3 to 4 times, and that was like before we did the teaser, and that was like in 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks maybe. I loved it. What I really like about it is the story of how it's the relationships in between people, how the story is going to be told in a very interesting and cinematic way. Where it goes, it keeps cliffhangers happening and keep you interested. I've been really blessed with Night of the Zombie King and shooting some other web series as well, just some guest stars here and there, and it's great. It's great work, great working with great people. It's a close-knit community here in Los Angeles, so you get to know a lot of people, and really, it's a love and a passion that a lot of people bring to their work, which is really, really terrific, and it's great to be a part of. There's so many great actors that I respect and admire, but and I can name a gauntlet of ones that I love. Robert Duvall, for example, is just an incredible actor. I love personally Matt Damon. I think he's great. There's a sincerity and an honesty to his work, and just an openness, which is really terrific. I have tried. When I was younger, I tried to look at like who I want to be like. I've matured and realized I just want to be like myself, because I'm pretty great. At least my mom tells me so. But basically, I have an idea of like where I fit into stories, but I know that if I just continue being myself, that's the best thing I can do. Because hopefully one day some kid in 20 years will be saying, I want to be the next Brian Majestic, you know? And really, he just needs to be the best John Smith, because that's all you can do, is just be the best of who you are. Sometimes the most difficult part of a role is when you realize it's very close to you and you're exposing more of yourself than you're used to. So where it's easier to kind of pretend you're somebody else and you're being zany or whatever, but when it really hits home that it's someone much more personal, that you can relate to, I think that's where you get the best work, and that you see in other actors. And I know from my own experience as well, that's where I have done the best work, where you've been able to expose that side of yourself, that private side of yourself. You know what's going on, and even basically it's the, as an actor you make choices and you have your relationships, and you basically have decided who certain people are for you personally, so you can personalize them and have an emotional connection to someone you just met 5 minutes ago on a set, but you've come with an idea of who they are to you, and you basically do that, and being able to open that up and explore that kind of relationship and feelings of love, envy, jealousy, of friendship, and is funny. It's difficult, but it's so rewarding. I think that's why I love acting. when you're done, you should have felt something. You shouldn't be in the same spot you began at.